Hey guys, Matt from the DeRosa Group here, and it's Mentorship Monday. Thank you for watching. You guys should subscribe to our newsletter if you haven't done it already. If you're watching on YouTube, there should be a little button up top you can click on to subscribe to our newsletter. That way you can keep up with the DeRosa Group and projects we have and potential investments coming down the pipe if you qualify for them and stuff like that. So click the link and you can subscribe to our newsletter. That's the plug for the day. And today is obviously Mentorship Monday. If you guys have questions that you'd like to get answered on the YouTube page, you want to email them to helpme@derosagroup.com. That is helpme@derosagroup.com. And we will answer your questions right here on the YouTube page for you and everyone else to learn something from. So, and also check out derosagroup.com's website. There you can see some other stuff that we're up to, and that's where you can also subscribe to the newsletter if you can't find the button up here on the YouTube page. Today's question comes from Adam from Atlanta, Hotlanta. Lots of people are doing business in Atlanta these days, Adam. Lots and lots of talk about Atlanta for investments. Big, thriving, growing area. And Adam he was watching Mentorship Monday 35, and we talked about forming LLC groups. And Adam's looking to be the operator of one of these LLC groups where investors come in and invest with you, and that LLC goes out and buys a property. So Adam wants to talk more about how to assemble stuff like that. So first of all, Adam, thank you for your question. And if you have never done a real estate deal before, my suggestion is that you find a way, whether that's through a private lender, through borrowing a private loan, through somebody in your immediate circle, and do a couple of deals yourself before you go and start bringing in investors to come and own a percentage of the dirt alongside you. Because it gives you a track record, so you can pitch to them to say, hey, listen, look what I did. I did these 3 projects over here, and they went really well, and that's why I'm awesome, and that's why you should invest with me. So that's number one, have a track record. And number two, keep it a little closer to home. The first couple of deals that you do, even with those bringing folks into an LLC, again, should be someone in your immediate circle of friends and family. So we taught a course on how to raise private money out of your own network. I'll give a link down below on how you can get access to that course. We taught it through the local real estate club, so that's something that you can check out too. So what you want to do, this is to all you guys and to Adam as well, you can do it using an LLC. And the way that it's set up is you and whoever else is operating the deal are going to have the voting rights. You're going to be a voting member or managing member, some people call it, of the LLC. And then you'll also have these other folks that are going to come in and be just members or non-voting members of the LLC. You don't want them to have control to where they're not going to want control, and you don't want to give them operational control of the LLC, because then it takes a lot of your ability to control and run the deal away. And it's going to cause some push-pull that you don't want to have. You want to have yourself as the operator of the deal and the decision maker and the day-to-day caller of the shots. And so that's called a voting member or a manager of the LLC. So these folks come in, and again, it's probably beyond the scope of this video on how to go out and find them. Check out that course that I'll put the link down below on. But once you've got these folks lined up, you're going to go form this LLC with your local Department of State in the state that you want to do business in, and or the Register of Businesses. They're called different things in different states. In New Jersey, it's the Department of State, and you can take it from there. And you get yourself an operating agreement, get yourself an attorney that sets it up for you, and off you go. Some concerns that you want to be aware of is if you're with an LLC like this and you take on debt, and your investors individually have more than 20% ownership, the bank is probably going to want to see all their financials and their tax returns and have them step in and personally guarantee the debt and this and that. So if they don't want to do that, then you should consider other entity structures. We use an LP, a limited partnership. And a limited partnership has limited partners and a general partner. The limited partners are limited in exposure to their investment, and they have no voting rights. They are 100% solid partners. You could use that structure, and then the general partner is you, or an LLC that you operate, which is recommended from a liability perspective. But again, talk to an attorney about setting that up for you. So that's something that you want to put together, and it's use an LP as opposed to an LLC. That's what we use. And but LLCs are more simple. A lot of people understand them. Banks, I had to explain to them this LP thing because they had never seen it before. So you may want to consider an LLC first. So thank you, Adam, for your question. And Adam from Atlanta, I hope you're doing well and maybe considering doing some deals down there in Atlanta because I heard it's booming. So if you guys have real estate questions you'd like to talk to us about, you want to email them to helpme@DeRosaGroup.com. Don't forget to check out our newsletter. Thank you, Adam, for your great question. And thank you guys for watching. As always, have a great and profitable week, folks.